Hey there, guys. This is Cyber Warrior 94 doing my very first blog on Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Well, as you know, recently, I think it was in I think it was near the end of March. Pokemon Sunday is shown in Japan. Recently revealed that they are going to be releasing um, the remakes for Pokemon Gold and Silver from the year 2000. Many fans were waiting this for maybe like 10 years after and we're expecting their remakes for Generation 3 actually after the remakes of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Many people were starting to think it could be like Diamond Pearl when Diamond Pearl and Platinum came out. And luckily they did, and I am utmost very happy. And for the very first time, not only were these games revealed, but for the very first time, I guess, in Nintendo history, the games have been announced for a US release in 2010, in spring 2010, I mean. And which is what's really amazing is that the games have not even came out in Japan before they were even announced for the US. They were announced in the World Trading Cup for, I guess, trading cards, reading guns. I don't care about that stuff anyway. Why am I even talking about that? Okay. So there are some game mechanics changes in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. When we first saw it, we saw a big difference was that your starter Pokemon, or later revealed, all 493 Pokemon will be able to walk with you, which is one really great thing because that's like a total backdrop to Pokemon Yellow, which many people were also expecting it to be remade. Now, many people were saying that Heart Gold and Soul Silver was going to take you back to Kanto, or not going to take you back to Kanto. They revealed that you can go back to Sinnoh by showing the sprite for a cool new sprite for Gold walking with its Typhlosion into Pallet Town. The game looks almost exactly like the Generation 3 Fire and Leaf Green remakes of Pallet Town, with just some added features for mixing in with the Generation 4 theme. It's been also revealed that Battle Frontier will be remade and will make a grand welcome back in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where the Battle Tower is located. I don't have a pick that either. In greater news, one of the biggest and most utmost surprising game mechanic differences is the characters itself. Sure, Silver, Professor Elm, and Gold are back, but many people suspected Chris, aka the female player from Crystal, to return. But apparently, Heart Gold and Soul Silver got an entirely new character, even though her hairstyle does miss the manga style of Chris. She is totally an entire new character. Her name in the game is called Soul, which is a beautiful name. I should have not said that. Okay, I'm hitting on pixels. That's sad. Okay. It's a she is pretty much like a supporting. If you choose Gold, she'll be like your main supporting character, or Gold will be your main supporting character if you choose her. Basically, I understand why would they not add in Chris, because she was the female option was added in Crystal. Wow, and so I guess, and since the Heart Gold and Soul Silver didn't feature a female remake, and seeing that Blue's sprite was an entirely different character, I guess if you would say it, I would see the reason why they would put a new character in Heart Gold and Soul Silver as your playable character. On to greater news. The cities have changed. The start menu will not now be located on your touchscreen like your Pokegear. Pokegear will have a great redesign along with a Pokedex. Now, the Johto Dex got a big redesign, as you all know. The Pokedex is now has not only has it been redesigned for pink for girls and red and black for boys, apparently so did the numbers. I don't remember the examples I would tell you guys, but apparently Lapras, Growlithe, and Arcanine's numbers have been lowered down. Many people are suspecting that it's probably due to the Generation 4 evolutions of Electabuzz, Magmar, and the new additions of the evolutions, which I sort of like. Difference, but it's cool. Now, here's the biggest and the most baddest and the most greatest difference they added into this game. That was a big interest, wasn't it? Okay. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it was revealed by Nintendo that Movie 12 event Pokemon known as the Shiny Pikachu Colored Pichu event and the event Arceus has a big major role in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, like the Regigigas and Shaman did in Platinum. Ooh. Sorry about that. Okay, so here's what they do. Arceus does the most, I guess you could say, the biggest thing, what you could say, big. It's pretty big. Basically, you take Arceus to, I guess, the ruins of Elf, and you'll meet Cynthia, and Cynthia will take you to this place known as the Shinto Ruins, which is very snowy, which is cool. They added that snow gimmick back. Once you're there, you will be given a choice to get either a level 1 Giratina, Dialga, or Palkia, and they'll know only one move respectively. Metal Burst for Dialga, Shadow Sneak for Giratina, and I think it was either Aqua Tail or something for Palkia. I don't remember. I already made up my decision who I'm going to get. Now for the Pichu event. The Pichu event is pretty much a great event, I think. All you need to do is you take your Pikachu colored Pichu, or obviously a shiny Pichu, which is from the event, to the Ilex Forest Shrine. Once there, no, you're not going to get a Celebi, but you are going to get the new female Notch-Deer Pichu. It is a rare Pichu. You get I think level 20 or 30 or so, I don't know. And it'll know Volt Tackle and some other moves, and it will have its own different sprite from other Pichus, but it cannot evolve. So those who are planning on getting a Notch-Deer Pikachu or a Notch-Deer Raichu, you're out of luck. Sorry about that. Now here's the really, I think, one of the game mechanics they shouldn't feature, but they did, because Nintendo, they feature a lot of things that they shouldn't, but they do anyway. And now, Pokemon fans, get your tackle and guns ready. Okay. Basically, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they revealed that you will be able to capture one of the legendary Hoenn Pokemon, Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. Kyogre is respectively only available in Heart Gold, as Groudon is respectively available in Soul Silver. Now, the trick is that if you bring either one of them after catching them in the game to one game, you will have the option of catching Rayquaza in the game. I think it's just a little ump in the game. You get them all level 50. Nothing too drastic. I think it's a good mechanic. Yeah. Okay, and now here is the newest feature. If you remember in Fire Red and Leaf Green, you get the wireless adapter for your Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, yada yada yada. Okay, now in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they brought something you get free in the game as well. It's called the Pokewalker. Ooh, it's basically a pedometer shaped like a Pokeball. Now, it has some great features. You can wirelessly transfer one Pokemon into the Pokewalker, and it's like your real-world Pokemon's daycare. The number of steps equals 1 EXP to your Pokemon, but there is a catch. You have to choose one of 4 areas. The more steps you do, the more watts, which is the currency of the Pokewalker. Oh, I crack myself up. The currency of the Pokewalker is watts, and you use it to buy more areas, increase the happiness of your Pokemon towards you in your game. And, You can capture up to 4 Pokemon in the Pokewalker using the Poke Radar built into the Pokewalker. This is Cyber Warrior 94, signing out. Later! That they